Well, the battle to save lives from drug use continues to take place across communities across our state.
And it's a really big problem that's being tackled from many angles, we understand. So South Carolina's own Ruiz, we found her live in Greenville County to explain how. Myra.
Yes, we are inside the mobile substance use education unit that the Greenville County Coroner's Office has out and about throughout the upstate. And this is one tool that they use to raise awareness about the dangers of drug use. Chief Deputy Coroner Shelton England is here. You know, how useful has this tool been? I know it's been around for 4 years now this month.
I think it's been extremely useful, Myra. Just getting out into the community, raising awareness, educating parents, educating students as well as what the students may come in contact with while they're at school, but parents what to look for as well.
Yeah, now we've seen a drop. We're still seeing fentanyl-related deaths, but we've seen a drop in recent years. Is this part of the reason why, you think?
I think it's a piece of the puzzle. I think there are multiple aspects. Ease of access for Narcan, awareness, education, and collaborative efforts throughout the county.
Yeah, we're looking at a full screen showing the numbers that of how many overdose deaths we've had in 2020. There were 175, 107 with fentanyl. That went up and then down, so that the preliminary results for 2024 show 170 deaths, but only 84 with fentanyl. You know, you're seeing a change with the use of fentanyl, right?
That's correct. We are seeing a change in it. When we first started seeing fentanyl, we were seeing cases where someone may go to purchase heroin, or heroin was their drug of choice, and then they would end up with fentanyl. Now we're seeing cases where we're interviewing families after an unfortunate overdose fatality, where the families are telling us that the drug of choice was actually fentanyl.
So they're actually seeking it out rather than it being like a inadvertent ingredient.
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us what's inside this education van here.
So we have a couple different drug identification kits or education guides that show different things. So over here you have a couple different examples of marijuana, and then you have some cocaine, alcohol is one that people don't think about, but there are effects from it, such as impaired driving and motor vehicle fatalities.
Yeah, can we move down the counter here and show the before and after set of lungs here? It's a pretty stark difference here.
Yeah, so here we have what's supposed to replicate a healthy lung, and then over to the left there you have what's supposed to replicate the lung of a smoker. And from someone that goes to autopsies pretty commonly, that's a fair replication.
Wow, that's what it looks like in real life.
That's correct.
Wow. Okay, well, you know, we also know that there is a bill that passed through the Senate, and it is now before the House. They do not yet have it on their calendar for the full House, but it would create the charge of homicide by fentanyl. How useful would that be?
I think it'd be very useful. It would be one more piece to that puzzle, if you will, and maybe we continue to see a decrease by adding that to the table.
Yeah, and Senator Thomas Alexander, who wrote that bill, says it would carry a penalty of up to 30 years in prison if convicted. So thank you so much, Chief Deputy Coroner Shelton England, and you know, this fight against drugs continues. Reporting live in Greenville, Myra Ruiz, Fox Carolina News.